as many issues as I thought as far as keeping students motivated. It's pretty standard, same as what it has been in years past, but just making sure with using Canvas and a lot of online platforms that I'm staying on top of students about work submission and letting them know what they're missing and just trying to keep on top of it, especially when they come back or leave for quarantine.
I definitely think that it's very obvious that students are dealing with more this year. For some, it's playing the system, but for some, they are really dealing with a lot more. And so as a teacher, it's been hard to try to differentiate that with providing grace and allowing kids to, have extensions or have more time or do what they need to do, and really like discerning, okay, are they taking advantage of this extra time, or are they taking advantage of this, setup and really being lazy, or do they have more going on because of a pandemic?
I think the toughest thing, hands down, as an English teacher, I have 125-ish students. In this virtual world, I have like 190. So it's, as someone who's just, relationships are just really important to me with my students, and that piece has been difficult. It's been a lot harder to know names and just remember what people look like and voices and things like that.
I will say this is my 19th year teaching, and I've always said I love my job. This year, it was difficult for me to say I love my job. I've never not wanted to show up for my job until this year. It has definitely been a struggle for the majority of us. My advice to my students in general is that it's not about your level of intelligence, it's about your work ethic, it's about your motivation. Dig deep into who you are and think about how adversity really shows your true character. And I think this is one of the most adverse situations that we'll all face in order to show what we're really made of.
I know that this is challenging. I know that this is tough. But here's how we can still get the most out of it, if that makes sense.
It's okay to be upset. It's okay to be frustrated, but also know that it's bigger than what's going on with you.
I'm very proud of how students have responded. I'm not saying it's perfect. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Things hopefully will start turning around and getting better here, and hopefully for you younger students, you can have a normal experience to close out high school.